When Jesus raised himself up and saw no one but the woman, he said to her, "Woman, where are those accusers of yours? Has no one condemned you?" And she said, "No one, Lord." And Jesus said to her, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Don't miss this. Please don't miss this. Remember the terms of execution. He who is without sin among you, cast the first stone. Beloved, there was a person in that crowd who was without sin and who was qualified to carry out the law of Moses, to execute the law to its fullest measure. And had he done it, beloved, he would have been acting justly. Our Lord loved the law of Moses, and Jesus was not playing light with the grievous sin of this woman. Had Jesus, after everyone had dispersed, said to this woman, "Where are your accusers?" Then she said, "Well, nobody, Lord." He could have said, "Oh, there's one. I accuse you. You are guilty, and you must die." Had Jesus done that, and I know this flies in the face of everything that we hold in our culture today, Jesus would have been despised by us. But had Jesus said, "I accuse you," and Jesus threw the stone and killed that woman, he would have been perfectly just to do it under the law of God. He had every right to execute her. God had every right to execute her. She had violated the 10 Commandments, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." But he didn't do it because he had the sovereign right to have mercy upon whom he would have mercy. And he said to this woman, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." It's embarrassing for any adulterer or adulteress to come face to face with Jesus. It's embarrassing for any thief, any embezzler, any liar, any criminal, any sinner to come face to face with Jesus. The only way we can stand before Jesus is if Jesus says, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Jesus did not minimize this woman's sin. He didn't say it wasn't a sin. His statement, "Go and sin no more," can only have sense made out of it if we understand what Jesus is saying is that what she had done was a sin. And he's telling her, don't do it anymore. And yet he didn't make her not doing it again a necessary condition before he would forgive her. The moment she confessed her sin and humbled herself before Christ, he exercised grace. See, that woman's story is my story. I'm not a woman. And it's your story. It's the only way we can ever stand before Christ face to face is on the basis of his compassion, his mercy, and his grace.